Hello everyone, I am Satoru Sibata from Nintendo of Europe, and I would like to deliver some new information about upcoming games directly to you. We'll begin with Star Fox Zero. Now I will hand over to someone who knows all about shooting for the stars, Shigeru Miyamoto.
こんにちは皆さん。任天堂のゲームプロデューサー宮本茂です。皆さんお待たせして申し訳なかったんですけども、スターフォックスゼロが完成しました。このゲームはね、僕久しぶりに本格的なアクションゲームとして作りました。そして本当に練習するほどに面白くなるアクションシューティングに仕上がったと思います。お話やゲームの構成は任天堂64のスターフォックスに似てるんですけれども、ストーリーの設定やマップの構成、コース内容も一新しました。この新要素として転送装置というのを追加しました。これがストーリーでも重要ですし、コースの中に突如現れる転送装置が新しいマップの分岐にも影響してきます。まだ皆さんに見ていただいてないステージもお見せしたいと思います。フォーチュナーっていうステージで、ここはバイオ兵器がいろいろ出てきます。後半のなかなか手強いステージなんですが、ぜひとも新しい敵、そして巨大な生物兵器にチャレンジしてみてください。次に分岐の例を紹介しましょう。これはコーネリア。実は最初から見えてるんですけどね、右側に分岐ルートがあります。このトンネルを抜けていくと全く新しいボスが現れます。このボスもなかなか手強いですよ。これを倒すとマップに戻ってきて、さらに新しいルートが開いていく。このように最終ステージをクリアした後も何度も新しいルートを開拓しながら進んでいけるゲームになりました。スターウルフの4人のチームとのドッグファイトも新しくなりましたよ。プレイヤーはターゲットモードを使って自分と相手の状況を見ながら宙返りやロックオンで戦闘します。ピグマやアンドリューの新しい特殊攻撃や分岐につながる対戦を楽しみにしてください。目指すゴールはベノム、そしてアンドルフなんですけども、当然ゲームプレイは全く新しくなっていますけれども、ここへたどり着くまでにいろんなルートを自分で開拓できますから、最終的にどのルートが自分の好みになるか、皆さんでいろいろ探してみてください。2人で遊ぶモードもあるんですね。1人が掃除をして、もう1人がターゲティングゲームパッドを使って狙いまくります。この遊び方は友達と協力してハイスコアを目指してもいいですし、親子で楽しくみんなで遊んでもらってもいいですね。テレビには映画のようなかっこいいシーンが映るので、周りで見てる人も楽しいですよ。それからスマブラのフォックスのアビームを持っている皆さん、これが使えますよ。懐かしいスーパーファミコンのアーリーが使えたり、もう少し新しい体験ができるかも分かりません。ぜひとも試してみてください。それからもう一つ新しいゲームのお知らせです。2年前の E3 でスターフォックスと一緒に紹介したガードというゲームなんですけれども、これがスターフォックスガードとして完成しました。スリッピーのおじさんのグリッピーが宇宙で金属やレアメタルを採取する採掘場を持ってるんですけどもね、ここがいろんな盗賊ロボに襲われます。そこでスリッピーが作った新しい装置を使って敵を撃退するという遊びなんですね。具体的には12台のカメラを自分で場所を変えたり、それぞれを選んで攻撃をしたりしながら、この採掘場を守るというゲームなんです。一人用では100個のミッションが遊べるんですけどもね、これだけではないんですね。自分で敵のユニットが組めるんです。で、これをオンラインにアップロードすることで、みんなに自分のユニットを遊んでもらって、世界中の人からレアメタルを稼いだり、人のユニットを自分で遊んでレアメタルを稼いだり、新しい遊び方ができます。スターフォックスガード、世界中の人たちと一緒に遊んでみてください。
Thank you, Mr. Miyamoto. Star Fox Zero and Star Fox Guard will launch across Europe on April 22nd. Star Fox Guard will be available to download from Nintendo eShop on Wii U. We will also release a special first print edition, which comes with both Star Fox Zero and Star Fox Guard in one package. Please take a look. Next, Splatoon has made a splash with a number of software updates. I think its fans will be pleased to hear there is a more yet to come. First, we will be releasing an update that aims to balance some of the gear abilities. On top of that, we will be making some changes to matchmaking and team assignments for ranked battle. We will also add a couple of elements to the Splatfest to improve the overall user experience. This first update will be released next week on March 9th. A further update we have planned is mostly to do with weapons in the game. In addition to adjusting some already existing weapons, we will be adding new weapon set recommendations, chosen by the owner of Armor Knights himself, Sheldon. These combinations will feature a selection of some of the most popular and underappreciated weapons, with different combinations of sub-weapons and special weapons to encourage new tactics. We'll be dividing this update into two parts, and the first will be arriving in April. Next, a reminder that Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games launches on Nintendo 3DS on April 8th. Plus, we have some game footage of the Wii U version to show you. Please take a look. A new event is making its debut in the Rio 2016 Olympic Games, Rugby Sevens. You should give it a try. Not to mention, every event in the game takes place in venues modeled after actual venues in Rio. Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games launches on Wii U on June 24th. We will keep you updated on the other events and more game detail further down the line. Next, let's see what is new in Super Mario Maker. Players around the world continue to upload exciting new courses every day. In fact, there are more than 6.2 million courses for players to jump into now. Since launch, we have added new course elements, and an upcoming update will add even more. With this update, when you shake a Thwomp, it will transform into a spike pillar from Super Mario World. Thwomps were already pretty sturdy, but these offer an even bigger challenge. When you shake a P switch, it will turn into a key. Plus, shaking a door will make it a key door. And of course, you can't open one of those without a key. Hide one in a block or make an enemy hold one. And you can make levels where you can't advance without a key. You can create some pretty intense boss battles this way. Also, if you shake a coin, it will change into a pink coin. Collect them all, and a key will appear. That way, you can make an adventurous level where you have to find all the pink coins to win. These new course elements definitely expand your puzzle-making horizons. The update will also let you play 100 Mario Challenge on a new Super Expert mode, which unlocks after clearing Expert mode. This mode serves up 6 extremely tough levels for you to beat with 100 Marios. 12 new mystery mushroom costumes will also be added, so why not see if you can get them all by playing 100 Mario Challenge. Additionally, the Super Mario Maker bookmark website will receive additions, such as ranking categories for world records, and the number of fast clears on courses, inspiring new ways to create and play in the main game. This new update will be available for download on March 9th. Sometimes one of the most appealing parts of an RPG is its style. Nobody understands that's quite like Atlus, the developers of our next Wii U game. Tokyo Mirage Sessions #FE is a brand new title that takes inspiration from Atlus' own titles and Nintendo's Fire Emblem series. It is an energetic fusion of the deep RPG gameplay you would expect from an Atlus game, and the fan of a huge pop idol concert. Everywhere you look, there is a sense of style, from the in-game music videos and commercials, to the soundtrack from Avex, the company behind some of the biggest pop stars of Japan. Speaking of which, the game is based in Japan, so we are keeping its original voice track and adding English subtitles. If you consider yourself a JRPG fan or really like the sound of what you are hearing, look no further. Tokyo Mirage Sessions #FE will arrive in Europe on June 24th. Next, let's paint the town red and every other color too in the latest action adventure on Wii U, Paper Mario Color Splash. Whenever we make a Paper Mario game, we always challenge ourselves to offer something fresh. This time, the theme is colors and paint. As such, the game takes place in a colorful paradise called Prism Island. But something is very wrong. Prism Island is being drained of its color. To make sense of all this, it is up to Paper Mario to set off on a journey to bring color back to the land. His new paint hammer is just a tool for the job. It splashes paint on anything he hits, restoring the island's color bit by bit. He can even splash paint on colorless toads to wake them up. A splash of color will even liven up a toad house. In battle, you will paint cards like this, and then flick them to start the battle. There are special cards too. They will unleash satisfyingly powerful attacks. Paper Mario Color Splash is currently in development. We will have more information to share in the future. This month also sees the introduction of Nintendo's new rewards program, My Nintendo. It is more than just a traditional points program. My Nintendo will offer more comprehensive and integrated features that will reward you for interacting with Nintendo products and other services in a variety of ways. You can pre-register for Nintendo's first smart device app, Mitomo, and sign up for a Nintendo account now. When the service begins in March, you will be able to become a My Nintendo member and start earning My Nintendo points. Remember, if you sign up to My Nintendo during the launch period, you will be able to download Flipnote Studio 3D to your Nintendo 3DS for free. Please look out for some details in the future. Next, I'd like to share a little Amiibo news. Series 4 of the Animal Crossing Amiibo cards is on its way on June 17th. Before that, on March 18th, Series 3 of the Animal Crossing Amiibo cards will be released. We will also release these Amiibo figures on the same day. On March 24th, Hyrule Warriors Legends will be released for Nintendo 3DS in Europe. In this game, you can bring many of your favorite characters from the Legend of Zelda series to battle against thousands of enemies. As a special bonus for fans of the original Wii U game, all new copies of Hyrule Warriors Legends will come with a code. This code allows players to download the game's 5 new characters and Ganondorf's Trident to Hyrule Warriors on Wii U. Many of you who played Hyrule Warriors for Wii U were very dedicated players and enjoy the amount of additional content that was available. Hyrule Warriors Legend will also receive some downloadable content, which will bring exciting new experiences. From launch day, you can buy a season pass, which will give you access to 4 brand new DLC packs. On top of this, the season pass includes an exclusive costume for Ganondorf, available from launch day. The individual DLC packs will also be available for purchase. A new character will also be available to download for free for players of both Hyrule Warriors Legends and Hyrule Warriors for Wii U. Midori, a young Rito from The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. She is armed with her special harp. Midori will be released at the same time as the first DLC pack. There will also be a demo of Hyrule Warriors Legends, available to download from Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation. You can get a taste of what it's like to battle as Link, Zelda, and Impa on Hyrule Field, and try swapping characters to control the battlefield. It is a perfect way to train your battle skills before the game comes out. Plus, if you buy Hyrule Warriors Legends from Nintendo eShop, you will get a bonus home menu theme. Hyrule Warriors Legends will release on Nintendo 3DS on March 24th. After a long wait, Yokai Watch is finally coming to Europe. In Japan, this series is already a big part of video game culture and even has its own animated series and dance. Please take a look. In Yokai Watch, only you can discover who is causing mischief in Springdale. Discover mysteries all over the city. Find and befriend helpful yokai to team up with in battles against misbehaving yokai. Here, your strategies are key to success. Yokai Watch will arrive in Europe on April 29th. To give you a sneak peek into its world, we are releasing a demo on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation. Please give it a try. Next, Let's brush up on our art skills with true masters of the craft. Disney Art Academy is a fun piece of software that will teach you how to draw popular Disney and Pixar characters. Lessons feature a wide range of characters, and your instructor will teach you how to draw them step by step. Draw lines, color them in, add shadows and highlights as you are instructed, and voila! Anyone can create beautiful illustrations of Disney or Pixar characters like this. With a wave of the magic brush, you can give your masterpiece a touch of Disney magic by adding stars, glitter, clouds, and more. Sample artwork will include over 80 characters from Mickey Mouse and Winnie the Pooh, to Disney Princess series favorites, to some of Pixar's best, and yes, even Disney's Frozen. Plus, you will learn a variety of art styles depending on the illustrations you are drawing. So hone your skills and have some fun when Disney Art Academy launches on July 15th. At E3, there was one game that left fans with some questions: Metroid Prime Federation Force. Now I would like to pass you over to Kensuke Tanabe, the producer of the Metroid Prime series, to explain the game and how it fits into the Metroid Prime universe.
皆さんこんにちは、田辺健介です。ですね、メトロイドプライムシリーズのプロデュースをするようになって、もうゲームキューブの時からなんでもう15年ぐらいになります。今日はそのメトロイドプライムシリーズの新作フェデレーションフォースを、皆さんにご紹介しようと思うんですが、愛情を持っている、シリーズの新作ということでスタッフ一同、一生懸命熱意を持って開発に取り組んできました。開発がスタートしたのは2009年になりますね。当時ですね、プライムシリーズの新作として携帯ゲーム機を使ってオンラインのマルチプレイのゲームが作れないかなということを考えたんですよ。実験はですね、ゲームキューブのマリオストライカーズとか、あと Wii のパンチアウトですね、それを一緒にコラボレーションでやらせてもらっていい仕事してくださったネクストレベルゲームズさんでやることに決めました。で実験したんですけども、当時のハードがDSi だったんですよ。で DSi のハードスペックでは、そのファンの皆さんに満足していただけるだけの、パフォーマンスを出すことが残念ながらできなかったんですよね。それがちょっと何年か経ってですね、C スティックが搭載されたニューニンテンドー 3DS が出てくるっていうことが分かったんですね。でそうするとですね、そのさっき言ってたパフォーマンスの問題とか、これ解消しますし、あとコントロールにも幅が出るっていうことが分かったんですよ。もう一個でもね、ストーリー的にやりたいっていうことがあったんですよね。それが何かっていうと、銀河連邦とスペースパイレーツが戦うっていうやつですよ。これは、絶対どっかで戦ってたはずだと思うんですけれども、ゲームの中では実は一回も描いてないんですよね。でこれはどっかで描きたいなっていうのも10年ぐらい前からずっと思ってて、で今回よしやるぞっていうふうに決めたわけですね。連邦とパイレーツの戦いに焦点を当てるっていうことは、ストーリー上は、サムスは出てくるけどもメインのプレイヤーキャラにはできない。連邦兵士でやらざるを得なかったっていうのはそういう意味でも必然やったと思ってます。ゲームシステムの面では、もう一個やってみたいテーマがあったんですよ。それはですね RPG みたいに、プレイヤーがそれぞれの役割、例えばその僧侶とか戦士とか魔法使いとか、そういうものを役割分担できるようにするっていうことなんですよ。ミッションごとにね、連邦から共有されるサブウェポンがあるんですけども、それをそれぞれのプレイヤーが重量制限の範囲で持てるだけ持っていくようになってるんですよ。例えばその HP のサブウェポンをたくさん持っていった人はこれは僧侶になるやろう。ミサイルを独り占めする人がいたらその人が戦士になるやろう。今日はそのテーマについてももっと詳しく話したいですし、あとなんでデフォルメキャラなんかとか、 なんでブラストボール作ったんですかとか、そういうこと話したいことまだまだいっぱいあるんですけども、それはまたの機会ということで、ただ今日間違いなく一つ言えるのは、フェデレーションフォースはまさにメトロイドプライムの世界を描いた、タイトルだということで、それはお約束します。
Thank you, Mr. Tanabe. A story trailer will be available shortly after this presentation. Metroid Prime Federation Force will be released on Nintendo 3DS in summer. And now I would like to pass you over to Ed Valiente for an update on downloadable titles coming to Nintendo eShop.
Thank you, Mr. Shibata. Hi everyone, I'm Ed Valiente and I have some updates for you on titles that are coming soon to Nintendo eShop. Let's begin with Lost Reavers on Wii U, a free-to-play online co-op action game from Bandai Namco. Team up with other adventurers online to fight zombies and solve puzzles as you search for valuable treasure in the most diverse locations on the planet. In this game, you'll need the wits to solve puzzles, the expertise to kill bosses, and the firepower to fight legions of undead guardians. Acquire treasure and successfully make your way back to complete the mission and receive your share of the spoils. As you go on missions, characters will gain levels, unlock more skills, and increase their funds to acquire new weapons. Each map also has a variety of different routes, puzzles, and enemy spawns, so levels can be played and enjoyed multiple times. You can look forward to playing Lost Reavers in an open beta coming soon to Wii U. Immediately after the open beta ends, the full game will be released for Nintendo eShop on Wii U. Look out for a new trailer shortly after this presentation. Let's take a look at what's happening on Nintendo eShop for Nintendo 3DS. The Virtual Console is about to receive an upgrade exclusively on new Nintendo 3DS and new Nintendo 3DS XL. We'll begin releasing Super Nintendo Entertainment System Virtual Console titles. They'll be right at home on new Nintendo 3DS systems, which have a similar button layout to the Super NES. There'll be the US versions of the games too. In fact, shortly after this presentation, Super Mario World and Earthbound will be available on Nintendo eShop, only on new Nintendo 3DS systems, and we'll be releasing 2 new games each week for the next month. What's more, these titles will all launch with a special offer. If you buy one of the newly released Super NES Virtual Console games during its launch week, you can purchase the other at half price. Up next, Azure Striker Gunvolt 2. The first game featured the exciting, fast-paced 2D action that you've come to expect from Inti Creates. For this sequel, the action has evolved and comes equipped with new features. Now, Gunvolt's rival Copen has joined the fray as a playable character. As Copen, dash into enemies to lock onto them, then unleash a devastating homing shot. But that's not all. Copen can also copy the abilities of all 7 new boss characters and use them as his own. Azure Striker Gunvolt 2 will be available from Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS this summer. From shortly after this presentation until April the 1st, the original Azure Striker Gunvolt will also be available to download from Nintendo eShop for 33% off. On top of all this, there are plenty more great third-party titles out now and coming soon to Wii U and Nintendo 3DS. Please take a look at this video. Now, I'd like to pass you back to Mr. Shibata for some more updates. See you next time.
Thank you, Ed. Now I have some further updates for Nintendo 3DS. First, I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting for news about our next title, Fire Emblem Fates. To recap, in Fire Emblem Fates, you decide which path to take. Join Hoshido in Fire Emblem Fates Birthright, or fight alongside No in Fire Emblem Fates Conquest. Later on, you can explore the depths of the story in a third path in Fire Emblem Fates Revelation. As previously announced, we will offer a software special edition with all story paths included on one game card and a special art book. To enrich it even further, we decided to also add an exclusive steelbook and poster into this special edition. We will also be releasing a special edition new Nintendo 3DS XL. I'm happy to announce that Fire Emblem Fates will be available on May 20th. At first, Fire Emblem Fates Revelation will only be available in the software special edition. We will release it as add-on content on Nintendo eShop on June 9th. It is time for an update on a massive RPG for Nintendo 3DS. Dragon Quest VII Fragments of the Forgotten Past has been completely remade for Nintendo 3DS. It's essentially a brand new game. The world has been rebuilt, the characters have new 3D models, and the story has been completely retranslated. You play as Oster, the young son of a famous fisherman who wants more from his life than fishing. He will set off for adventure with a mischievous Prince Kiefer and a clever headstrong girl named Maribel. Using a fragment detector, the three must search the world for fragments of stone tablets. After putting the tablet together again, they warp to the past in order to save the present from imminent doom. Along the way, they will engage in classic turn-based combat and gain access to more than 30 classes with powerful abilities. With art by Akira Toriyama and the pedigree of the Dragon Quest series, this is an RPG experience you won't want to miss. Dragon Quest VII Fragments of the Forgotten Past launches on Nintendo 3DS later this year. In Japan, there is a game known as a Monster Hunter Cross, the latest game in the Monster Hunter series. And now it is coming west as Monster Hunter Generations. For the first time ever, you have the option to play as a feline, with a new style system and hunter art. This is the most customizable Monster Hunter experience ever. Anyone who has Monster Hunter for Ultimate save data on their Nintendo 3DS will unlock bonus content in Monster Hunter Generations. Monster Hunter Generations will also feature a special collaboration armor set based on masks from the Fire Emblem series. To see the full-length trailer of this collaboration, head over to Twitter. Capcom will also show off the English version of the game in a live stream tomorrow, so tune in if you want to see more. Monster Hunter Generations will be available on Nintendo 3DS this summer. Rhythm Paradise Megamix will be coming to Europe this year. Rhythm Paradise Megamix on Nintendo 3DS offers more than 100 rhythm games. 70 have been carefully selected from Rhythm Paradise on Nintendo DS, Beat the Beat Rhythm Paradise on Wii, and the original Game Boy Advance title, which was never released in Europe. There are also 30 brand new rhythm games. Whether you are replaying a classic rhythm game or tapping into a new tempo, the rhythm is sure to get you when Rhythm Paradise Megamix launch later this year. Finally, I have one more new announcement for Nintendo 3DS. Kirby is coming back to Nintendo 3DS in Kirby Planet Robobot. This time, invaders have mechanized Dreamland. To restore his home to its original form, Kirby must rise up against the robots. Kirby travels through stages by jumping back and forth between the foreground and background. He must use more than 25 copy abilities to borrow enemy powers to overcome various obstacles. Of course, there will be new copy abilities, but the real twist is, in this game, Kirby can use his new enemy's robotic technology against them. Kirby's Robobot armor is extremely strong. It can even destroy obstacles that stand in Kirby's way. Unlike Kirby himself, the Robobot armor can also copy enemy abilities and use powerful, modified version of them. The Robobot armor can use more than 10 copy abilities. There is also a separate mode included, called Team Kirby Crush. In this mode, up to 4 players can join forces to battle against powerful bosses. You will select one of 4 roles and participate in a cooperative quest to defeat a boss. Supporting your team and using each role's abilities is a key to victory. While you play, you will find tablets. If you collect them all, your team can activate a powerful team meteor attack and cause major damage. When you complete a quest, you will gain experience points. As you level up, your abilities will become more powerful. That way, you can challenge more difficult quests. You will be able to play Team Kirby Crush using Download Play 2, so you can play with friends who don't own the game yet. You can also play alone with computer-controlled sidekicks. The game is also compatible with every amiibo figure. If you tap an amiibo, Kirby will get copy abilities in the game. Some amiibo will even give you character-specific abilities. For example, if you tap the Mario amiibo, Kirby will get the fire copy ability. And if you tap the Link amiibo, Kirby will get the sword copy ability. Why not try different amiibo to see what happens? Alongside Kirby Planet Robobot, we are also launching a new line of Kirby series amiibo, including Kirby, Meta Knight, King Dedede, and Waddle Dee. When you tap any of these Kirby series amiibo, Kirby will receive a special copy ability. Kirby Planet Robobot and the Kirby series amiibo will be available on June 10th. That is all for today. Thank you for watching and happy gaming.